All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put these guys in, which these are actually, I made them little adaptive components so I wouldn't have to go in and do all that work. Maybe, I don't know, we can make them non-adaptive this time. We'll see how that works. But first thing we have to do is we have to create sort of an offset line here. So you probably guess how that's going to work. So let's go back to this guy. And we're going to create a center line here and here to host a point on. And same thing here and here. So let's go ahead and start hiding these elements so we don't have to look at them. That's maybe this guy too. Let's get rid of them all. And so there's a couple of different ways we could do this. I'm just going to put a point here, 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 and here. And they'll be at quarters. So this one was, that's the beginning of the line. So this will be, we'll just name this one, we'll make a parameter here and we'll call it P2 frame. And then we'll pick these two and put parameters on them. Whoops, yeah, there it is. And call them P3 frame. Why not? Not very descriptive, but if you move them, you'll figure out which ones you're dealing with. Click OK, click OK, and then we'll set those guys. So this will be 0.75, and this will be 0.25, and click OK. All right, so now we do our reference lines from here to there, from there to there, and put a point in the middle and a point in the middle. And then reference line set. I believe these go down. And now we want to be on draw on work plane and make sure 3D snapping is off so it will stay on that little point, right? And I think, is that right? It doesn't go down, doesn't it? Just want to look at this guy. Yeah. So so that guy goes down, and then we'll go set here and draw a reference line there, straight down, and then just going to pick this and make that current, pick this and make that current by clicking on the dimension string, so you don't have to do the dimensions. And then I'll pick these guys and I'll name this bottom panel, or do offset bottom panel, right? And then we can come in and, I don't know why I like to do this, but it's not necessary, to put a point on the end of this guy and a point on the end of this guy. And then we could do a reference line and turn on the 3D snapping. Turn on 3D snapping, right? There we go. And go from here to here. Yeah, to the end point of that line, right? And then you could go from, I guess you could go from here to here. And then you could go from there to there to there to there to there, right? And then we could come in and let's copy this guy. times. So we'll need 2, 3, 4 at least, right? Okay, so let's just hide that stuff. It's just a nightmare. So I'm going to pick point and pick new host, and we'll pick this guy, right? And then we'll pick this point and pick new host, and we'll pick this guy, and then we'll pick this point and pick new host, and we'll pick that guy, and the last one, pick new host, right, and it'll be this guy. And then you should be able to make sure, nope, so pick that, and then tab select, pick that and that, and create form, and then do the same thing over here. Whoops, pick that and create form, and there's that one, and that, and create form, and then pick this one, pick that one, pick that one, and create form. Okay, so now we've got those guys. We can test all of our little stuff. So offset bottom panel, let's do 200 and apply, right? So that's all working. We could reset the tube size to 30, hit apply, right? And you can see them get bigger and smaller. So that seems to be fine. Okay, so I'll save this guy. And now the last thing, I'll come back and do it for this panel. So if I go, I think the only thing I've been forgetting to do is, put material parameters on them. So let me reset temporary hide isolate. The only thing left that I have to do is put these guys on here, which will be the same sort of thing that I just did over here, right? So so I'll come back and do that, and we'll add the material parameters then.